Hi everyone, this is Diary of a Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. This is a follow-up reading surrounding Karlie Guse. I focused more upon her parents that she lives with, her biological father Zachary Guse, and her stepmother Melissa Guse. I wanted to do the reading on camera specifically to show you, and I'm using a different deck to show you how many of the same cards did come out, and one of them in particular has appeared in the same position. Please be aware that this is a clairvoyant tarot reading, and I'm using the divination tool of the tarot as well as my own clairvoyance to look into the missing person's case of Karlie Guse. So let's begin. I'm using a different tarot deck this time. And a card did fall out while I was shuffling. We have the Empress that popped out. So when you're shuffling as a tarot reader, if any cards jump out, pop out, fall out, it's always a good idea to put that card aside as it has an added element to the reading. It can also indicate any type of clue or any type of warning or more information from the reading. So the Empress jumped out. This is Mother. The Empress is very much in tune with marriage, motherhood, children. And this is also indicative of, in some aspects, can be indicative to pregnancy. So the Empress jumped out. So that to me is mother energy. Now with all readings, tarot readings, psychic readings, energies change. So nothing is set in stone. So I like to do follow-up readings because energies change. So we're looking at the first card that we've come up is the Six of Rods or Wands. I feel from this spread, this reading, that a victory is coming. This is very much in tune with victory, overcoming obstacles, overcoming challenges. This is also public recognition. So I feel that within the next 6 weeks, 6 weeks to 6 months, and I believe I said in the first reading 6 months, but this tells me that a victory is coming. A victory is on its way in terms of Karlie's disappearance. Okay, that's a really good card to start off with. So any efforts that have been put into place through the investigation, their hard work is going to be or will be paid off. Okay, so rewards are coming. So that's a good sign. I'm glad that popped out. That's a good sign. We get in deeper though, however, from this point on into the reading. What struck me the most to be the most odd, this is my second reading on her in the last week. The Queen of Pentacles popped out in the same position as last time, different deck. My first reading, you can go back and watch that. She was here, but with the Page of Pentacles. She's now here with the Five of Swords, different energy. So she's looking at the Five of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles, to me, is very much representing a female woman who is financially stable or provides stability. She's generous, she's practical, down to earth. Okay, this queen I attuned to or picked up on as being the stepmother in the first reading. Here we have the Five of Swords. She's looking at this situation. The Five of Swords energy is very much about empty victories, cowardice, cowardly moves, okay? Trying to win at something, and in the moment thinking that they're going to win. Okay, and she's looking at this situation. The reading itself, the energies are now showing me more in this reading. I feel from the placement of these two cards, this is the present energy. The Five of Swords also is the ability to understand your limitations in something. Okay, so she's looking at this energy. The swords are very much in tune with the mind and mental action. Very interesting that these two cards popped out, especially this one in the same position. This is coming out of the most recent past, and we have the Ace of Swords again. The first reading we had this card next to Star. So there is some type of victory coming once again with the Six of Rods. There's a victory there. It almost seems like it's right beneath their nose. So that's what they're telling me. It's right beneath their nose when it comes to where Karlie is. It's right beneath their nose. It's also a card of courage. It's also a card of getting down to the truth. This is the Star, which is very representative of faith, healing, guidance. Okay? It's also one of having faith and trust, but being divinely led. So I feel that they're telling me easily accessible. This, and I keep getting passage, easily accessible. Last time I kept getting mountain pass, but it's like a passageway. Easily accessible, okay? This also can be indicative of, with the Ace of Swords, anything that cuts through something. The Star card can also be indicative, for my studies and for my readings, someone who has crossed over. Okay, so there is possibilities from this reading that I'm gathering that there could have been, and I felt from the first reading with Karlie that she was something from behind, okay, a sharpness of some kind, okay, and this could be indicative of that. Here we come in with the Knight of Rods and the Five of Cups. There's direction. They're looking in the wrong places, okay? They're looking, the Knight of Rods, if this was reversed this way, he's looking away from this situation. So this is the card of direction and travel. They're looking in the wrong direction. Something's being looked at a little too much, I think, that I'm picking up on, but in the wrong, they're telling me altitude. I don't know the area, terrain, or region of where she lived, but I feel like there's different altitudes. Okay, someone did send me maps of the area, but I haven't really looked at them because I stated in my first reading mountain passage or mountain passing. I keep saying passage. So this is looking away. So the direction also I keep feeling is west, west, west. From where she's from, going west. Okay, west. The Five of Cups is very much indicative of loss. Okay, in some situations and readings, it can also indicate passing of a loved one, death. This is loss. And I feel that something's pulling towards the west. West, she's in California, but it's further west, okay, further west California. That's where I keep picking up on. And I still definitely feel that she traveled or was moved from her immediate area. We have two kings in the reading this time, and we have three queens in the reading this time. The same King of Swords came up again as in the first reading, and I'll put the link below to the first reading so you can go back and watch this. We do have the King of Cups, okay, next to the Ace of Rods. This is Father. So the court cards have different personalities and attributes. You can also tune them in with astrological signs. I'm not doing this in this reading. You'll see many readers apply it to an astrological sign. So the King of Cups would naturally be a water sign male, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know the astrological signs of the parents, nor do I know their birth dates. The Father is here. So the Father is one who is very much about support, comfort, unconditional love, compassion, all the attributes that you would tune or give to a father figure. He's next to the Ace of Rods. So I feel that there is some sort of new beginning or new energy coming in surrounding the Father. There's some type of new energy coming in surrounding him. I also feel with the Queen representing, I feel that this is representing the stepmother, Melissa. And I see this again. I don't feel that she is directly involved. I still feel that she is covering up something or knows more. So this is an act of trying to get away with something or cowardice. She's looking at this act of cowardice. Do you see where I'm going with this? Okay. There's new freshness, new energy coming or surrounding him. With the Six of Rods, this could be in the next 6 weeks. This could be in the next 6 months. Possibly. Okay, I'm leaving it open. So there's something that's coming in directly to him. The Ace of Rods is also a phallic symbol. This can be very indicative of sex or something tied into the phallus, the phallic symbol, okay? But this is a lot of energy with this king. Physical strength as well, physical energy, vitality. So something new is coming in surrounding this king. Then we have the next king. This next king is looking at him. This king came up in the first reading. Next to him is the Ten of Rods. He's carrying the weight and the burden. In the first reading, he was the mastermind, the strategist. He popped out. He's back in this. He's looking at this king, which could represent the father. So court cards represent people. He's carrying the weight. I feel like someone else knows more in this situation. This could be another male. He's carrying the weight and the burden and the responsibility. It's weighing heavy on his shoulders. He's looking towards this king. So I feel that in the second reading, there's more than one person, 2 to 3 people that have more information. This king in particular is carrying the weight. He's carrying the burden, essentially looking at this king for him. Okay? There's some type of heavy burden, responsibility, carrying something, carrying a weight, emotional. This is someone who's burdened, who's weighed down heavy, okay? He's looking at the potential father figure here. She's looking at the cowardice or the cowardly situation or the empty victory or the situation where I'll show you and feel good about it in the moment, but then it was like not really feeling good about it now, okay? So something's definitely afoot, and I've said this in the first reading. Here we come in with the relationship pair. So we have the Two of Cups next to the Knight of Cups. There's a relationship here. Okay, the Knight's looking away. So there's some form of friendship or relationship. This could also be indicative of her boyfriend or energy with the boyfriend. I'm not picking up on anything suspect with the boyfriend. Okay, and I'm not really picking up anything suspect with the stepmother. I know there's been a lot of speculation surrounding her, but I still don't feel that. So there's a relationship pair. And there's some type of public plea, emotional plea that could be coming out relatable to that union. Okay. Here we have the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles together. I look at repetitive numbers in the reading as a reader. 2 sixes, especially together, represents stability. This is stability. Something stabilizing soon. The Six of Swords, moving out of a past difficulty, moving even a journey across water. Okay? There could be something surrounding her with a journey across water or near water, but this also is very much moving out of a difficult situation into a better situation. This could be receiving answers, etc. And this is through some help, some form of help. Okay, this is through generosity in the form of a lead, a tip, and I said that in the first reading. This could be a lead, a tip, sharing of information. Someone comes forward, they're generous with information. Okay, I see success. We have 3 sixes actually. 3 sixes in the reading. I'm seeing more success in Karlie's, oh Lord, Karlie's whereabouts in terms of success and victory in finding her, or she's discovered. Okay? And here the Two of Pentacles appeared again. This came up in the last reading, the first reading, next to the Hanged Man. This tells me that there's still a feeling in the reading of walking a tightrope. I said that in the first reading, walking on eggshells, trying to maintain stability, kind of walking on a tightrope, trying to maintain balance. This is how much of myself am I willing to give up? What's the sacrifice if I come forward? What's the sacrifice? What's going to happen to me? Am I willing? How much am I willing to sacrifice? Somebody's on the fence. Somebody's really primarily on the fence with information, and I feel it's coming either from the stepmother or from this other man. Somebody's on the fence. Okay, they're unsure. There's still that feeling of being unsure. This is the interesting part of the reading. We have the Queen of Swords, the Devil, and the Queen of Rods. The Queen of Swords came in last time. This could be very much indicative of someone who is either also attributes or personalities of the stepmother. This also could be representative of her actual bio mom. The Queen of Rods is a different type of energy. Someone knows something about Karlie's, something knows something about Karlie. Or Karlie may have expressed or told someone something. The Devil tells me that there is, when the Devil shows up in a reading, and there's a lot of female energy in this reading. I really picked up on that in the first reading. There's a lot of female energy in the reading. The Devil can be tied into anything that is lower, negative, vibrational energy, can be abusive situations, can deal with addiction, okay, can also deal with abuse, mental, verbal, physical, addiction, alcoholism, drug addiction, depression. Somebody knows something either about her, if she suffered from depression, okay, if there was abuse in the home, if there was mental abuse, verbal abuse. These 2 queens are framing the reading. So it feels like to me that someone knows or she talked to about this too, who may also have been a friend, The Queen of Rods or Wands is someone who's very attractive, dynamic, outgoing, charismatic. This comes into me as a friend. Okay, this also could represent Karlie herself. Okay, the Queen of Swords is traditionally divorced, she's widowed, or she comes across as being sharp-tongued or very blunt. She's a straight shooter. She says it like it is. She shoots off from the hip, and she really doesn't care if it hurts anybody's feelings. This could be representative of her bio mom, but there's something attached to her. This could possibly be addiction, past addiction, depression, anxiety. So something that she was suffering from that may have affected Karlie when she was younger. Okay, this also could be drug addiction, which could be tied into Karlie as well. Now, I know that it was stated that she had smoked marijuana that night. That doesn't necessarily mean she's a drug addict. So something's tied into this. Depression, anxiety, some type of episode, okay, etc. So this reading this time is a different feel. There's an element of someone carrying the weight. Some new energy coming in surrounding the father energy. Excuse me. But 3 sixes in the reading, stability. Stability, and also something coming in that's going to really kind of stabilize the chaos, the chaotic energy, okay? Something towards the west. I feel that they're looking in the wrong place. I'm also feeling like this is relocation, okay, relocation. There is a relocation of her, a relocation where she was taken, or relocation, okay, further west. And I do see possibilities of victory coming through. Public acclaim, public recognition with this card. So, for those that are following the case of Karlie Guse, she's 16 years old. She's been missing since October 13th, 2018. This is my second follow-up reading surrounding Karlie Guse. Thank you so much for watching. If you're following this case, I hope that you found this reading insightful and helpful. I appreciate all of you. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll speak to you soon.